Alright, then the last piece that we're going to do of the Doug Linker pieces is a little whale. Now, this is out of 3/4 inch basswood. Where is my... Let me get my pencil here. This is out of 3/4 inch basswood. And we want the grain to be running this way, up the whale, okay? Don't run your grain this way. Don't run it across. Because then you're going to have breakage in here, and you can still carve in here with your grain going this way, okay? Alright. Now, first thing we want to do is we want to bring the tail down, so we're just going to come here and start bringing that tail down. Now if you want to, oh crud, you can draw your little center line down here. Will help you on your piece. But basically this is sort of a shaping piece. It's not going to be... I need to use an end that cuts, Gene. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright. Doing that a little bit. Bringing that tail down. Come on this side. Bring it up like that. Kind of make a cut like that. Make a cut like that. Okay. We're going to come the back here. I think we're going to go down like that and make, see the deep cuts we're going to make here? And make a keep cut there. See that on the whale? Alright. Now, we're going to, let's just get away from this tail for a minute. We're going to bring that down some more. And we can bring this down. So just swing it like this. Alright. Now, let's bring this down right in here. And this down in here. Go. As we play with this. Now let's come to the front here for the face, and let's bring that kind of on both sides to a kind of a see how it is? Kind of like that. Just kind of bring that forward. And then we just kind of bring this forward. Kind of see how we flip that a little bit in there. There we go. Okay, now let's come down here, make a deep cut in here, make a deep cut in here, kind of a flipping cut. See that? Now, let's go ahead and draw a little line across this part. This is a little fin that he has. And we're going to take that fin in. It's like this. We're going to cut that. Make a cut here. Take some off. And on both sides, we're going to go from both sides, just like this. And we're going to take that down. Be careful. It's thin in there. So just take a little at a time. Just like this. And you go from side to side. See, I've got my little knife with me now. These are small figures. My allergies are really messing up today. Cut it. Do this. Cut it. We're going to thin that up quite a bit. Alright, see that? Now, of course, we got to bring all this down. Thin this up. See how it's looking? Take this real slow. Don't get, as we say, rambunctious. Now we're going to bring this down even more. It's really very thin. It's a very thin fin from both sides. I am so sorry today. See that? We're going to thin it up again. And kind of cut in here. Kind of make a in there. And so we have to kind of cut and then cut away right in there. You just have to be real careful. See how we're thinning that up? Okay. I'll clean that up in there. And we're going to make a little cut right in here. There we go. See that? We just sort of clean up in here. We do this in here. Your eyes will be in this area in here. It's kind of a little page top like there. Just like that. Now let's kind of shape this little fin just a little bit. It's even a little bit thinner than that. Okay. Now we come back here, we kind of clean this up. Now, what we do on this tail is we kind of come on the sides here of this in here, and we just kind of, the same thing here. We take the sides, about a bit like here, and we want to clean this out. See how that looks? Now we're gonna bring this area down just a little bit, thin that up. And we do that. Okay. Now let's go to the bottom fin here. Let me cut in just a little bit more right in here. Take that away. Go. Okay. Bring that more. All right. Okay. Now let's draw a line in the middle of this, and this is that bottom fin. We're going to make a cut in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide that fin. See that? We're going to divide that fin right in there. I just want to okay. Let's divide that fin right there. Now be careful. This is a tough area in here. Have to clean out. Now we're going to come in here. We're going to make a little deep cut right there. Okay. We're going to come over here and we're going to make a deep cut right there. Okay. We can make it even deeper. And over here. Okay, just like that. Now, what happens is we bring these fins down, but we still have to separate them just like this. So we cut in there, we cut that, we cut in there, we slowly bring them like this. Okay. Now we come here and we just sort of flip it up like that. Just a bit. To make that fin kind of curve a little bit. Flip it again. Now what we want to do is get in between here, clear this out enough inside this area in here, okay, to get in between there and take your knife. I'm not quite there yet. I have to get some of this stuff out of here. Where you take it and you sort of see the way that kind of flip it like that, but it is still too thick and it must be. See how from the front how that's sort of flipped up like that? And this would take a little, and then the top here you kind of flip it like that, see? That's what I've been doing, but I've got to thin that even more. It's kind of hard to get in between there. You just have to work it is all you got to do. And then you can kind of get in there with your knife and do this. There we go. So to take it off. Just like in the middle in here. You just like that. And let's thin it even, this needs to be thinned even more in here. See how we do it? See that like that? You take it in here. You just kind of do your cuts in here. So you just have to kind of get your knife in there and work that around. See that? And you do the same down here. You try to get in that area in there and bring some of that down. Be careful, because the fins are they're not that and then you kind of shape it a little bit. There we go, just like that. Here we are, look at that, see? Especially back here. I'll make that cut again. All right. So we actually have them. These are really a little bit too long. I might have cut them too long. I think they're shorter than that. There we go.